Yeah, hi guys, it's Harpreet Singh. Today I want to discuss about how to get the birth certificate of your newborn child. What's the process, how much time it takes. So now we have our newborn baby boy and we are very happy, and finally I think that pregnancy period is over. So now just don't think that you will be, at least you will be able to enjoy with your kid. Again, we were thinking about that once this thing happened. And one thing we didn't decide about the name, means we decided about the name when the hospital staff asked, when you guys, what's the name of this child? Like we have some thoughts, but we have not like finalized it. So basically when you have your delivery, so the hospital staff is the first way of contact. Especially if you're California, it's similar in most of the states. So the hospital staff is the contact person. They have a department or staff to do this thing. So once the delivery happens, the person from that department, the birthing department, will come to you and ask, what's the name of the child? We have to apply for the birth certificate. So they will complete all the forms. You need to provide the information. The most important is the name of the child. So the name of the child, obviously they have the date of birth and your name. Make sure parent's name is right, because this is the most important document which will be used for the entirety of your life of your child. So also it's important who are the parents, who are the biological parents in the situation, because you can have problems in future. Maybe I think in future, if one of the parent have immigration things, or even if suppose in future you are applying for some benefits and such. So this is the most important document from which the relationship of a parent will be, which can be easily be seen instead of doing a DNA and all that stuff. So the hospital staff will take the information. Is there any process we can apply? I've not decided the name of the kid yet, so what to do. It's not an easy process, means there is a whole lot of different forms you have to complete. If suppose you want to get a birth certificate without the name of the child, you can understand what kind of birth certificate it will be. So I think if you want to do that, there is a whole lot of process. Probably you don't want to have that. So what we did, we just gathered our family together, just let's complete decision of the name, because as in our culture, means we get like word from Gurdwara, our Sikh temple. So from based off that particular word, we decide about the name. So we done that process, just want to follow that culture. And so once we had the name, okay, finally we have it. The staff from birthing center just recorded all those things on the forms, which is required by the state. So once that's done, they have provided us because at that point they don't have the birth certificate. So they have to complete that process before you leave the hospital. Otherwise, you have to do on your own through a long process of applying for a birth certificate. It's easier if the hospital do it. So we are done with that process. And once we leave the hospital premises, they just gave us like a exit package, which included the verification of the birth, because now you don't have birth certificate, at least you have something. So I was able to put my child on my health insurance, because still that's very important to have a health insurance, because there are a lot of things which will be coming up, appointments and stuff. So at least that was helpful. So it took about 1 week to get it from so our county was Stanislaus County in Central Valley, California. So after 1 week, I went to the Vital Records office in the county, and they were able to, it was a very simple process. I just provided them, okay, this is the date of birth of my child. They were able to locate in their system within a 1 week time frame after the birth. And they were, I think they had about $32 fees if you want to get one certified copy like the original. So I got two. And it was a very, I think, seamless process. I just fill up a small form where I put my name, then mother's name, and then the child's name, date of birth, and our address. And they just printed out within 5 minutes, and we paid the fees. So that was very sleek process. Now we have the birth certificate, because birth certificate is one of the thing. If you want to apply for passport, that's the most important thing you need to have, because if you are traveling to internationally with your child, domestically you will not need it probably. Even the airlines, with the airlines it would be fine. You just carry a birth certificate within US, it would be fine if you have like a small, just a newborn. But if you want to travel internationally, maybe after a couple of years, you need a passport. So in order to get the passport, US passport, you need the US birth certificate, because that's your proof of your child's citizenship basically. Because you will not get something from USCIS or DHS something, because yeah, it means your child is a citizen when your child got birth in US. So that was a very seamless process. So don't worry, a quick process depending on your county obviously, but within 1 week you can have the birth certificate with you, and you can enjoy all the benefits which you can get through a birth certificate. Thanks guys for watching this video, and so just stay tuned with our channel, subscribe, like and share for more informational video in future. Thank you.